Good freaking morning. Good freaking morning. Good freaking day. Is that better? I'm not sure if that's better. But, you may be wondering where I am. This is not better. This is better. Where am I? Well, right now I am waiting in my friend's parking garage because they're gonna load stuff into my car for what? You guessed it. Did you say wasted heart? Yes! Yes! That's exactly what's happening. And I'm just talking a little quietly because I feel like they're gonna walk up or someone's gonna have to park in this parking spot. I just heard my mouth echo in the garage. Look, did you hear that? I have everything packed up. You can't see too much, but it's all back there. What have I done? Well, you know what? What I did do last night is a lot. I did a lot of things. I finished hair clips. I made a display for my hair clips. I made 2 chokers. And then I made a pillow. I made a fancy freaking little display pillow for my chokers using the same fabric that I used on my pin board. And then, so I did that. And then, so made the chokers, made a pillow for my chokers, changed my display board, 5 different things, printed zines, cut my zines, so they just need to be folded, packed lunch, made breakfast, ate my breakfast, had coffee, still here, right here. Maybe I could start folding my zines now. I mean, they're right there. They're right there. My passenger, right in there. Boop. It's gonna be an amazing day. It's gonna be a freaking amazing day. Did you know that? Because I know that. I know that for a fact.
Any of these you can grab.
Oh, girl, thank you. I'm gonna put my right now. Right now.
Yeah, I'm like
Good morning, people. This is actually a continuation because this is Wasted Heart number 2 officially. So yeah, that means it's actually been like a month already since the first one. So I just wanted to say hey because I'm going over there right now. Same routine as before. And I think I'm just gonna tie on this whatever clips I get from today onto that one, the next one. So, or onto this video, I guess. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I feel awesome. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. So excited. So yeah, I'll check in with you probably when I get to their garage again. Happy Wasted Heart! Yay! Welcome back, team. My car is loaded up now. My friends are on their way right now. I just have my car loaded up and then made sure that there's parking for them, which there is. I saved it. Well, there's actually plenty, so I'm not really saving anything, but yeah. Not really much to say right now either, but the theme is looking very cute as always, and of course it is. Of course it's cute. How could you expect anything else? Can you keep up? Can you match my Don't ask me what that was, but I have some things to say. First of all, hello, welcome back. I don't know where I left off, like the video from, like, you know, what you were just watching. I literally don't know what you just saw, what you were just watching. I think it was something about Wasted Heart, and I don't even think I finished it properly. So, to catch you up on some context, it is January, so it has been some months since the first Wasted Heart market. We actually had the second market too. That was in November, and I think I got some clips of that for you too. But unfortunately, for the third market, which we had in December, I was so busy. I was literally so busy, and I'm sure, you know, with everything going on, you already know. It's just so like that. It feels like that in my head at the end of the year. So I'm glad that we're back in January. Whew. We got a clean slate, a little do-over. But as I was saying, the market that we had in December, I recorded literally nothing, like absolutely nothing. I only recorded to make a short form video, which I don't know will be out soon this week. It's either out this week or I'll probably post it. No, I actually need to do it this week because never mind. Blah, blah, blah. As I was mentioning, I didn't record anything from the last Wasted Heart that we had. So for this one that's coming up, it is going to be on Friday, this Friday coming up. So I'm going to be preparing. I already have been preparing and getting my stock situated for my website that I just created right here. Here's a preview. But then also I just need to prepare for in-person markets, which is also very important. So what am I going to do right now? Thank you for asking. I'm actually not going to be doing any prep right now, at least. I will in maybe a couple of hours because I need to finish keychains, I need to make chokers, and then eventually I gotta do lighters just the regular stuff. But you've already seen me do that a few times. So what am I talking for right now? Well, the market that's happening on Friday is Twin Peaks theme. Literally one of my all-time favorite shows just ever. And I have a painting. I'm gonna bring that for the market just to like display. However, it's not even like finished. It's not finished. To my standards, it's not finished. There's paint on the canvas. Yes, correct. Is the canvas completely covered in paint? Yes, also correct. But is the image rendered to my standards? Absolutely not. And like I said, the market is on Friday. The painting is in oil paints. So today's Monday, and I figured I'm just gonna add in some more details, some more depth, and as much as I can before Friday, and make sure that it dries as best as possible, because I already know oil paint takes at least like 3-4 days to fully dry minimum, depending on how thick your layers are, really. So I'm actually gonna get to that. I'm gonna paint that, and I think I'll just show you a little bit of some oil paint, and then probably get back into the regular prepping stuff. I'll do that on my own, and then the rest of the video will be at the Wasted Heart. So I'm done talking, and I need to get my painting set up. So here is my, what is this? Easel. This is my easel right here. And it's awesome. It's a cool easel. But anyways, here's the painting. You can see it. It's quite large. If I stand here, it takes up... You know what? This actually looks better in camera than it does, like, to me in real life right now. But this kind of eats. But if you get closer, you can see it's not finished. Like, the curtains could look a lot better. There could be a lot more dimension. That's really what I want to work on, is making more high and low points. By that I mean like contrast. Yeah, this is it. It's a combination. This was for also a school project from like 3 or 4 semesters ago at this point, so probably like 2 years ago. And it was to combine 2 scenes from a TV show or movie within the same space. So I obviously did like the outside, the sycamore trees from Twin Peaks. Here's the hole. And then, hey, so you know how I was saying I don't have storage? Well, that literally is what just happened. That's what just happened. So this is what the painting looks like when I'm looking at it head on. The trees, it's fully dry right now. I haven't touched this in probably over a year, but clean up this white that's really poking through. I think the furniture looks fine. I like this, how that looks, and she could definitely be brightened up, but there's like brown that's kind of poking through. We're adding the original shading just to get some background. And the curtains are fine. They're also fine. I definitely could make this a lot brighter and this over here less saturated to give it more, you know, dimensionality. But that's what we're looking at. Here's my paint bag. This has everything that I need for oil paints. So this is essential for all oil painting. This is terpenoid. This is how you clean your paint brushes. You do not use soap. Do not use soap and water in between cleaning your brushes. Use this stuff. So I've been told. All right, so next section of this video, I just go into showing you the different tools that I have. This is where I keep my terpenoid to like clean the brushes and stuff. There's my paint palette, which you can see is quite caked with paint, but that's okay. And then I ended up finding the reference photo in the bag too, which is a great plus. This is linseed oil. I heard that it can catch on fire pretty easily. Didn't know that at all, but I use it to thin down my oil paint. And that's essentially all you'll need is a terpenoid, solvent, brushes, and your oil paints. Yep. I'll check back in with you when I have updates on painting. So wish me luck. Thank you so much, and I'll be back. Woo! Peace, love. Here's the painting. The sun's kind of getting in the way of, you know, the lighting and all, but maybe if I stand, there you go. Yeah. This is what it's looking like. I don't know how much time it's been, but I've listened to almost 2 whole CDs, so probably like an hour and 30 minutes or so. yeah, I just basically updated the trees. I'm liking them a lot more. It's looking a lot more crowded, a lot more foresty, which I know is what I was like struggling with before. Same with this side. And oh yeah, be sure to wear gloves when oil painting. Don't know if I said that, but it's definitely looking a lot more like a forest. So my next plan of action is gonna be tackling the floor. I think I'm gonna put the white first and then fix up the brown to make that more opaque. I know the lines aren't perfect. We're not gonna worry about that. That's fine. After that, I might tackle the curtains. Actually, I might tackle her. Not really sure yet. Not really sure. I might do her first and then the curtains. So floor, statue. This clip just shows some up close shots. I finished up the grass a little bit and I updated the white on the floor. That's basically it. Good morning, team. It's the next day. This is what we're looking at. Let me flip the camera for you. So this is how the painting, how I left it off from yesterday. I got my coffee because I'm back for round 2. Like I said, I'm showing this piece on Friday, which is in like 3 days. So while I was eating breakfast just now, I had the fan blowing on the piece, so that way it could dry or at least start drying, and I think it did. So these leaves right here are actually feeling dry, which is kind of crazy. I thought it was still gonna be wet. Wow. Okay, this is also test of truth. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so this is still a little bit wet, the white parts, I'm assuming, probably like right here. Yeah, that's still wet. I can't spend too much time on painting today because I actually really need to get started on sewing. I'm going to pop in some music. I was listening to the Sundays, Jagged Edge, and I was listening to Christina Aguilera when I last left off. So I'm gonna get back to painting and I'll update you when I update you, probably when I'm sewing or once we get to Wasted Heart, because that's really what this video is about, right? This is just a painting intermission, if you will. I give you a little art cleanse. Not gonna lie, you guys, I'm getting a little bored. I really didn't do much. I've only mixed 2 colors, which is like these 2 right here. That color and this color. It's looking better for sure. So I'm gonna add some red, brighten up this red again. Or should I? I mean, okay, let's do that. I didn't even finish my coffee, but I think I just need to get into sewing. And so the story continues. I ended up finishing at 11 p.m. after preparing all of my stuff. I was so tired. I didn't even finish the painting the way that I wanted to, but I got everything packed up, and I will see you when I actually get to the Wasted Heart number 3. Number 3, I mean number 4. This is number 4. So if I didn't already mention, this is a little table where you can get some free stickers and take photos with these little disposable cameras. And the scrapbook in the center is made up of photos that everybody's taken while they're here, which is really sweet. Then that's my painting and me. I'm content with it. I like it. And that's what matters, right? This is the photo booth area where you can take photos with the backdrop. Yep. And then here's like a better shot of the painting from, oh, here you can see it's very, very crooked. She's very much warped, but I love her anyways. Yes, it's a very good decoration, if I do say so myself. Then I moved on to finish setting up the booth. I put my little section of clothes on the racks, and this is the nice sturdy table that I set up my things on. And then my friends are going to fill up the racks with their stuff as well. This is the other drawing that I brought. That's me. And yeah, there's the photo booth again. There's another angle for you. Looks very nice. And here's the table again. Not sure why I'm showing this twice, but you know what? I don't have a rebuttal for that. I don't. But here's the clothes that I have made. I think by this point, that frog shirt's gone. That shirt sold. Still have that. Still have that. And I still have this one. And still have Dan and Phil. Pretty much the rest of these I still have. Because from this point, I didn't bring my clothes to the next Wasted Heart, which you'll also see. But yeah, thank you guys for showing so much interest in the clothing. I love it so much. Makes me so happy. Then here's me again, you know. I felt very cute this day. Look at what my freaking friend made. Are you kidding me? Like, she made all these gloves. She literally sewed these hats herself, printed out all of the images. And this is my little section as well. Got my things straightened out. I made a lot for this market for sure, which is why I ended up staying up so late. But it's all worth it in the end, you know. Look how cute this is. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so good, so good. There's my beautiful framed photo of Mr. Detective right here. Thank you so much, Mr. Kyle McLaughlin. This is how the sage looks like. Wasted Heart. Yep. My friends make all the decorations and buy everything themselves. It's all out of their own pockets. So very family and friend homemade, you know. Here's a little bit later into the night. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll let you listen. As you can see, you guys low-key left me dry. I had 2 lighters at the end of the night. I was basically out of keychains. I was running out of prints. I had low inventory, let's just say. Which is totally a blessing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, in this section we had open mic. So anybody was welcome to go up and sing or do their thing with the stage. And that honestly is my favorite part. Yeah, okay, but now we're back to the dry bare bones, the bare bones, but that's okay. Just thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you so much.
Well, you guys, the night is over. Sorry, I got nervous because my friend walked by, and I don't want her to see me vlogging because that's embarrassing. Low-key, just a little bit, you gotta admit. So, hey, I'm making a vlog right now, and then I literally said, it's like, isn't it embarrassing? And then I'm like, no, I know. Okay, disregard, I'm gonna keep going. You didn't see anything. Nope. But yeah, everything's finished up. I just discovered that one of the artists here, shout out Aaron, we were in an art show together. The one I was at in Balboa Park. So that is so sick. Check out his work. Bam, 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 bam. Not sure how well you can hear me right now, but I'm trying my best. And first of all, I didn't record too much because it was low-key crazy. It was low-key crazy, okay? And I'm not just saying that because I'm like trying to be dramatic, but like, no, guys, you turn out.
So it was right at this moment my phone cut me off and said I have no storage. But it is what it is. But as I was saying, thank you guys for coming to Wasted Heart. Give a big shout out to Self Fixated, the 2 sisters. They throw this whole thing themselves. And yeah, you guys as supporters of the art community and the music, just thank you so much. I can never thank you enough. So let's get into these next clips, okay? Here we go. Here's me. This is, okay, I know where we're at. This is everything I prepared for the most recent Wasted Heart, number 5. So you saw I did hair clips, I did a whole bunch of pins, I did a whole bunch of lighters. Here's a bunch of new product. These are felted skull pins. I made more prints because, like I said, I was running dry. Then, bam, now I have this big bag of keychains. I made so many. I think I had 20 keychains total, which is awesome. Then, teleporting. Now I'm at another market, which is literally the day before we had the 5th Wasted Heart.
Here's my outfit. I just thought I looked so cute. I found this shirt thrifting, which is ridiculous because it's such a good shirt. You can't really tell, but yeah. Oh, and then they played my favorite song. Listen to this. Yeah, are you kidding me? Shout out to the DJ. Then I recorded this clip upside down. So if you're wondering why it looks kind of weird, that is why. But this is pretty much just my setup. Dude, shout out to everybody who was at the market, at Rascal Market, the day before we had Wasted Heart. You guys are so freaking sweet. Everybody I had an interaction with was so freaking awesome and nice and creative. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is me after the market. I'm walking back to my car and I dragged my wagon up a 6-story parking garage. But you know,
Yeah, I'm pretty fly.
at least I think I'm hot. So did we really lose? No, because you know what? What matters is the journey and the friends that we made along the way. So after this clip, I'm going to teleport again to Wasted Heart number 5, and you're just going to see how beautiful it is. All right. Look how cute I am. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Look at these decorations. Are you kidding me? My friends literally did this all themselves. This 5th event was like Valentine's Vegas wedding themed, and all the decorations, like I said, they're made by my friends. They all come out of their own pockets, and it's all in the name of community, art, music, and pursuing our passions. So just taking it all in. All the chair covers, everything was hung up with love and intention. So beautiful. She tied all of these herself, put up all these streamers herself. I'm just so proud of my friends, genuinely. If you guys are listening to this right now, shout out Self Fixated. You guys should go check out their clothes. And this is the photo booth area. Look how cute it is. Like, I just can't. Every time I'm at this event at Wasted Heart, I'm just filled with such gratitude for my friends and just for being here in this creative space with them, and the opportunities that they brought to me is insane. Like, I cannot, words don't do it justice, but yeah, I love them so much.
Okay, this is literally Wasted Heart number 5. We teleported, yes. Look at this, look at these decorations. Are you kidding me? Why would you not want to be here? Why would you not want to come hang out? We have this glorious stage. Look at that. Local musicians are gonna be here. Yes, and this was all done by the homies right here, you know? All right. I'll check in when things are moving, probably. Limited time. Things are going to start happening.
And for this number 5 Wasted Heart, it was about 6 hours, so a little bit longer than the other ones in the past. So this was during the daytime, and yeah, I try not to take too many clips. Oh, look at that clip. Damn, she's fine. Self Fixated. Shout out. But like I said, I try not to take too many clips, like these, for example, because I don't want to be filming people without their consent, you know? So I try to keep them short and keeping people's privacy in mind, and then voila, boom, like nothing ever happened, and it was all a dream. I'm so sad we will not be back at this building. And look at the moon. The moon, she speaks to us, and she's telling us that we can achieve absolutely anything that we put our minds to, okay? Absolutely anything in this world. We have so much pain and suffering, we might as well try to enjoy our lives the best that we can. And if you hear my neighbor's dog barking, well, he agrees with me. Everybody, I love you. Bye.